My uncle, he got 5 or 6 of them shots. The COVID shots, he's still fucking going. I've been working on him. Thick-headed. I can't tell him the whole real deal. But I put tools in his hands. Dragon's blood. I gave him a couple vials of dragon's blood. He tried it. He just took a dropper and put it in his mouth one time. The next time I see him, he said, "Oh, it tastes nasty. I can't do that." I was like, "Dude, you gotta mix it with a drink." He's not super stupid, and he's the one in the family who's got the most money. So he's got resources. And he's like, "Oh, I tried that." And he started doing it every day, putting the dragon's blood in his system. 5, 6 shots, okay. And then his skin started looking way better, and then his energy level in his face, I could tell. I cut his grass every Sunday. He looks like he's getting younger. I don't think he get younger, but it will clear up your skin. It will repair your cells. It will regrow your gums. And that motherfucker, he's looking younger now. And if it looks better, like he's just fucking doing, him and his wife, she's doing better too. She had to get a transfusion every week. She had leaky valve in her heart. She don't need no blood transfusions, and she's doing better. She's got more energy. And dragon's blood, doing it on a routine. You know, doing it on a routine. Just like my herbs. You can fucking transform yourself, whatever you want. I don't know. I'm not a fucking expert. I'm a retard, dude. I got no fucking views and shit. I get off on that shit. I don't even like him. He's always nasty to me. He's my father's brother, my uncle. When I was younger, they would party every weekend. So I really don't like him. But I must have grown. I want him in peace. If resentment's the number one offender that kill more alcoholics than anything else. Because I got that shit in my head. I want him in peace. You know, I do it. I do it. Kill him with kindness, right? I'm trying to help him. Maybe there's a God and he sees it. I don't know. But I get off on it when I see it. When I see it take place. When I see it take place. The transformation. Because his skin was, like I was saying, his skin is all fucked up. He's old. He's older. He's 70s. 5, 6 COVID shots. His skin's a little raggedy. He started taking that dragon's blood, dude. His skin cleared up. And he had a brightness in his eyes. Well, he sees me too. And he sees I should probably actually look over. I smoke cigarettes. That's a carcinogen. But I like to do cardio, so I don't have problems breathing. And then he seen me. He seen my situation. And the way I changed. And he's interested. Because he wants to too. Because we're fucking mortal. Anyway, that shit, what it does is it gives me a good feeling. It gives me a fucking good feeling. You gotta give it away. You gotta share it to keep it. That's what they're saying, hey. That's what I've been trying to do. Just share it with anybody I can. Whether they like me or not. Well, I just want to share it out because it felt good. Helping somebody that never really helped you throughout your whole life and actually made it worse than it had to be. Right? I told Satan to fuck off. In my mind, I'm not battling Satan. He's part of the design. They went over this in that movie, The Matrix. They tried a world where everything was perfect. Human beings didn't want to accept that. That's just a movie. I look at it as, connecting to a positive force, right? The Raphael, the healing angel. It gives me more organization in my head. It seems to fit when I think that there's an entity in charge of just healing. Maybe there's another one, and it's in charge of something else. And it seems like Raphael's got a lot on his plate. He's got to lock up his soul in the end. I think what happens with the good and evil, the reason why it disappears, because nobody's going to have energy to be good and evil and try to screw people around because the climate's going to get so bad. They're all going to try to survive. Those people, whoever they will be. It's all set up. I think the controllers have it all set up. They're going to lead them down the road, but nobody's going to have them people. I don't know how long it'll be, but it's going to be survival. There will be good and evil, but I mean, once they get the system set up, like this works. We can't screw each other. You need track and trace. There's logic behind it. There's there's a huge time gap. It's supposed to get bad in 2030, the client. Mini ice age. Fucking good, man. When you help somebody that you may not even have a resentment towards that person in the time frame that you're in, or you might have a resentment towards them tied to an earlier chapter in your life. It's there. It's hidden subconsciously. And when you fucking help them out with healing, they can't buy it. Right? Natural healing. And then they listen to you more too, even if they're old. Well, I always had this problem throughout my whole life. See, the dragon's blood's like a worker. It's an all around. If somebody has a diverticulitis or something, you start giving them aloe every day and ginger. And you know, they're the main ones I can think of for the gut. Pineapple. Gets rid of the bad bacteria, probiotics, and you do it on a routine. Oh, I feel good. As long as they don't forget the pain. Some of them forget the pain. It's like in AA, they say, you got to remember the pain after your last drink, or you're going to drink again. You get them on that routine, they become grateful older people, and set in their ways their whole life. And you do that for them, and then they'll listen to you about other things. They'll have no choice. They'll have no fucking choice. They'll be like, oh, well, that worked for me. I guess I gotta listen to you for the next one in their own brain. So the next one you teach them, maybe they, that's a big one, the gut. What else? Maybe they got breathing problems because they're addicted to pot. Maybe they can't stop smoking. Maybe they can't stop smoking pot or whatever. And they got breathing problems. Yeah, some mullein tea. What's the other one? Turpentine. You got pneumonia. You keep them on a routine. Licorice root is good for breathing. Thyme, bronchitis. That's two. And you hit it with them all different angles with different herbs. Not just one, if you can. That's what I do. The thyme. The thyme cleans up the bronchitis. Mullein tea detoxifies the lungs. Turpentine if you got pneumonia. Oh, wow. I don't have gut problems like I used to, and I don't have breathing problems like I used to. And before you know it, you're teaching these old people all kinds of shit. The old people, that's what I get off on. Helping the old people, man. Right? Because you're going to take away their shit. We got to take away your fucking money. Oh, them type of people, man. I don't know. Nobody's doing this shit. I'm a fucking nobody. I'm a fucking nobody. I know this shit works. Fine. Mullein tea. Like I said, turpentine if you have pneumonia. You get these older people on a routine of honey and onions fermented for at least 24 hours. You have a teaspoon to that to them every day on a routine. It's not too expensive. Honey, get some good honey, the best honey, and then just onions. You put it in there, let it ferment. It's good, to prevent flu-like symptoms. It boosts the immune system by 200%, is what they say. There's all kinds of stuff, that I do. Ginger tea, all of it. Somebody out there should be doing it. He's got a huge following for the old people. The old people are going to be losing their stuff, their Medicaid. If anybody ever really gave a fuck, he's got a following. You might not know. Well, now you do. Now share the shit. Or be doomed and come back. Come back and do it again. I can't understand the old people. I do understand it, but I struggle with the idea about how they live so long and their bodies are so messed up and old and broke down or whatever. And it's like, you still want to hold on to the flesh. And I think in my head, their soul must really like the flesh. And even though consciously they might not believe that they come back, but maybe subconsciously, if it's real, if it's true, it works that way. They want to come back and they don't want to wake up because they like the flesh. The creator did a great job with the flesh. It's too enjoyable. It's too enjoyable, dude. I can't give it up. I want to come back and fucking do it again. On a subconscious level. You can't even have conversations like this. I don't have no way I can have conversations with about this kind of stuff. You ever seen really old people, 80 years old, smoking 2 ounces a week? I don't know how much longer he's got. But he ain't got breathing problems like he used to since he started getting onto a routine of thyme, mullein tea. He don't do it, I gotta do it. He's fucking old and set in his ways. Struggled with it for years. I'm not gonna get sober. I'm not gonna do that. So, well, if you wanna breathe. That's 2. Mullein tea, thyme, terpidine when it's pneumonia-like symptoms. He's just going to the hospital for smoking dope all the time. He didn't even stop. So I was like, oh, you don't like going to the hospital? And then I seen Kaufman. He said he did something about turpentine. And then that was great. That was great. There's no more hospital visits, CPACs. No more of that. And then I step it up. You were to smoke every day. I gotta figure out how to fucking clear this shit. Fine, chew it up. Buy a big one like that. I'm ShopRite. You chew that shit. Swallow it. Mullein tea, fresh. I haven't done mullein tea in a while. Licorice root helps with breathing. Maintain it. If you're gonna smoke dope every day, you gotta maintain a routine for your lungs and your throat so you don't get sick. Bacterial infections. Because the doctor won't give you a prescription for Z-Pack anymore because he won't come into the office and he doesn't make his money. Oh, I go with him. I take him right in there with that doctor, dude. That doctor knows the deal. He dropped his cholesterol 100 points. A different doctor, a cardiologist. And he looked me in the eyes and he's like, he knows. That's what makes it all fucking worth it. Right in the doctor's face. I tell him, just like I'm doing now. And then it's almost like a moment of clarity when you look into their eyes. There's a lot of data going on in their brain inside a computer. You imagine they're questioning the road that they took, that they wanted to heal people at one time, and they got me in front of them, which they never see, talking about thyme and mullein tea. They got nothing to fucking say. And then when I start talking, I start naming it off. Mullein tea. I don't talk about the old man's behaviors. I talk about the symptoms and how I solve it from what I've learned from different doctors online or whatever, in social media. And I occupy the time. He ain't got nothing to say, dude. He ain't got nothing to say. It's like looking in a demon's eyes and telling him,